these entrance there.
Through the drive-through, what you want?
Just double sausage and egg muffin meal.
Double sausage and egg McMuffin meal.
And just like an iron with the drink.
Right.
No, cola.
Hi dear, what can I get for you today?
Can I have double sausage and egg McMuffin? Is it diet?
It's
Is
a
it a
meal.
meal?
A meal, aye.
And no, just
Meal,
cola.
what's the price?
Cola.
Anything else?
That's it.
Why don't you try anything else?
See, you don't say thank you. Yeah.
Let's say thank you, didn't you? Yeah.
About 15 pence at the post for absolutely reasonable.
Right, thanks mate. Thank you. You too. Need your COVID money.
Spread it all over.
Yeah. Right.
Back of my hand.
Right, thanks very much. You too. Right, you're just going to eat while I drive.
Yeah.
We'll just head for our destination. That's been to that one, aye. That was the eggshell house.
Was that the one you were talking about?
No.
Oh, 20 points, Martin, 20 points.
What?
Kill him.
Off. Run the mare. I only get 10 points each.
You sounded so concerned there. Like,
I
what?
thought I'd been caught speeding or something. Oh, look at that. That's
20
cool.
points for speeding. What?
I know. I don't know. My mind wasn't. I just heard 20 points. Thought it was some sort of penalty. 5 points.
I thought that was Prince Charles then.
Just walking the country. No, that's Philip.
Oh.
Philip died. Charles is still alive and kicking. Wow, great view,
You can tell I don't know my roads.
eh? Not the idea where I'm either.
They're delicious then.
Yeah, it's nice. Never had them before.
Oh, delicious. Just a shame that they're full of sugar. They claim to be healthy because they got the beer 5 a day. But
Every time you add the sugar in your lifetime, it'll kill you. Right, this is it. There's that building there.
we were quite far away from it then.
Right, there is the destination. But whether we can get in or not is another matter.
Oh, that fence is collapsed, look.
Yeah,
On the back side of it.
is it? Oh aye.
Just need to climb around all the rubble.
Oh aye. So it is. Okay, let's do it.
Wait.
The very small window going up. Oh, we are back. And today we've come down to this wee abandoned cottage. Don't know if we'll get in, but we'll have a look and see. pretty well boarded up for here. Pretty well trash looking too. So it's left of the garden. And it's well and truly boarded up. So there's going to be no way in by the looks of it. Another boarded window there. And a final window boarded there. Seems to be a body of water down there, Tommy. Ah, it's the river. River Forth.
Shame it's abandoned because that actually seems like it's a really nice place to live.
Yeah.
A really nice place. Imagine going out to your back garden for a wee barbecue or a few drinks of beer, just sit up here,
I know.
the river, get the castle.
Really nice, eh? Especially on a day like this. Scorching.
Garden's quite big as well, eh? It's the house that's small.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You saw me over there.
No, it looks like it's in my garden.
Oh, I think it is. On the main road.
Is that the way it?
Yeah. Probably just go back up that way.
I think that's better than going through the hills.
Yeah. Well, sadly we couldn't get in, but we are quite near an old abbey that I've been to once before. But I don't think Tommy's seen it, so we could go here and look at the abbey if you fancy it.
Aye, probably.
Right, well we're going to have another look at the abbey because we're here and it's near. So we'll do that.
It's a wee house, eh?
Yeah, even that side window's blocked in there. It's probably been a nice wee explore if we could have got in.
No, definitely.
But you can't win them all. Is it shut?
It looks like there's some band around it.
April to September, 9:30 to 5:30. Ah, clearly just needed a wee bit of muscle power. It's no often I give Tommy a compliment, but there you go. It's the first time for everyone.
I'm so feeble.
I'm not feeble. Well, it's closed. So the monks that were in this abbey apparently recovered part of William Wallace's upper limb, his arm, part of his chest, and brought it here to give him a Christian burial, so that he could leave and be at peace in heaven. There's a king and queen over there, I think it is. I'll have a look. So most of the abbey's gone, but there's still the tower. And this is a stone that's apparently got the WW on it somewhere that I could never find. And apparently Wallace's remains are under it. It'd be great if archaeologists could dig that up and see if there's any truth to it. And of course the stone is facing this way, which if you look over there, you've got Abbey Craig's Hill, and on top of it is William Wallace's monument, and that's where Wallace stood with his generals and orchestrated the battle. Well, it's good to be out, but some of you are probably wondering where I've been for the last month or so. The reason I've been so quiet is that, unfortunately, my dad passed away on the 6th of May. So, you can imagine what's been going on since then. A royal murder. James, King of Scotland, happened to be slain. On the 11th of June 1488, James III's army was defeated 3 miles, 5 kilometres south of here by a rebel force including his 15-year-old son. The king had alienated many nobles during his turbulent reign. Days after his coronation, James V attended his father's burial close to this spot. As penance, he thereafter wore an iron chain around his waist. One of the carved heads in Stirling Palace may show him humbly dressed in penitence. Rumours about James III's death soon spread. Had he been stabbed by an assassin disguised as a priest? Was he killed after being thrown from his horse? The new regime tried to distance itself from the king's murder. It blamed vile and obscure persons and offered a reward for their identity. Henry Arnott, Cambuskenneth's abbot, was a staunch supporter of James V. So James III is interned here. That'll be the stone sarcophagus that he was first laid in. And then they would have transferred his body into this tomb. The restoration of the tomb of her ancestors was executed by command of Her Majesty Queen Victoria, 1865. So this is his wife in here, and him, I'm not sure. The royal coat of arms, 2 unicorns. In this place, near to the high altar of the Abbey of Cambuskenneth, were deposited the remains of James III, King of Scots, who died on the 2nd of June 1438, and of his queen, the Princess Margaret of Denmark. So there you are. That's quite close to Scottish nobility, Scottish royals rather. You've got our coat of arms here with quite a few carved stone thistles surrounding a shield with a dragon on it. Pretty cool, Thomas, eh? Quite a lot of history. Goes and have a look at the ruins. This area of the site is currently closed awaiting conservation work. So, still give you a look. Not much to see. I'll need to check the boards when I go back up and see if there's any indication of what this actual structure was. But that's basically all there is to it. Just something snagged on the fence there. Some sort of strap. And then a view of this River Forth again. So, going back to my dad. My dad passing has been a massive blow to me because he was a huge influence on my life and he was a really good man, but unfortunately he had been fighting terminal lung cancer, and even though he was receiving radiotherapy to try and extend his life some, unfortunately very suddenly he came down with pneumonia, and basically overnight to the following morning just completely wiped him out and ended his life. So I've been very busy with funeral arrangements and dealing with things, and my whole family helping out my mum, because if there was ever a time she needed help, it's right now. 50 odd years of marriage, I could imagine it's very hard to adjust back to living on your own. So that's basically the story with me and where I'm at. But I hope you're enjoying this video today. It's like I said, it's good to get back out. And hopefully now with the better weather here and my dad's funeral behind me, can start visiting a lot more places and bring you some new fresh explorers. So go back up and check the boards and I'll see if I can find out what that ruin is behind me before I go. Well guys, check the boards. There was nothing about the ruin, so if I find anything online then I'll put it in at the end of the video, and can maybe find out something about it that way. Here's my keys.
Oh my god. Hang on. I'm going to take this off because lots of people turning up for a look. Aye. None of them hot though. Right. Go for a drive and see if we can find anybody else. Yeah, aye, sounds like a plan. Oh man. Shave my head. Cars are unbearable in days like this, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous how hot things get.
It's like getting on a Dutch oven.
No, the trap kind, fortunately.
back with Thomas and we're about to go into the Guards Tower and Thieves Pot, which is inside the Thistle Centre in Stirling, which is a shopping mall. So let's see what is in the Guards Tower and Thieves Pot. And there's audio playing, so you might not hear me.
The favoured seat of Scotland's kings, Stirling was the fabled key to Scotland, dividing north from south, Highland from lowland, and caught in the crossfire of every major conflict in our nation's history.
The stocks.
William Wallace faced his English foes in the long
Tommy's very familiar with the stocks. Many a drunken night in Stirling. Eh? Just say aye. Just agree. I could persuade you to use a name.
The causeways of the old town would be stained with the blood and battle time and time again. Stirling's name may derive from the old Gaelic word, Srunia, the place of strength. And such a troubled town clearly needs protection from its foes. Welcome to the Bastion. Buried beneath the modern New Town, this barrel-vaulted chamber was once a corner tower of Stirling's first line of defence, the Barrow Wall. Damaged by the rebellious clan Douglas in the 1450s, revenge for James II's murder and the liege lord William VIII Earl, Stirling's medieval Barrow Wall fell into disrepair. On the death of James V in 1542, his widow, Mary de Guise, ordered that money be expended upon the strengthening and digging of Stirling's defences, determined to protect her newborn daughter, Mary, just 5 days old when she became Queen of Scots, from the threat of abduction by England's Henry VIII.
Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me.
Having defeated James and Solomon,
I'll have a look
Henry demanded to put the child
down the Thieves Pot. This is where they used to put prisoners.
uniting both nations. The Bastion played a part in thwarting that blockade. The governments on both flanks of this chamber are similar to those
So if you were doing something that was against the law, they used to get you and fling you down in this hole until it was time to take you for trial. And you'd live down there in your own excrement and pee. It would have been absolutely, horrifically stinking. And by the time they pulled you out, they would splash pails of water over you before they took you to the court for trial, which would determine your sentence, which could have been anything from being sent away to other countries, exiled from Scotland, to your own execution. So I wouldn't fancy being down there. They would just drop you in.
Many of them preserved and restored by the Stirling Smith Art Gallery and Museum between 1870 and 1970, when they were returned to Stirling Castle.
Is it just me or does that look like Margaret Thatcher?
As plague swept across the country,
Mary de Guise.
who goes there? Ensuring that those infected were prevented from entering or leaving the town. The building of Cannon's Hospital, a merchant's almshouse in the heart of the old town, dragged on for more than a decade because of 2 such visitations of plague. As workmen, materials required for construction were unable to enter the borough. Our defences were rather less successful in preventing invasion by English Roundheads in 1651 and by the Jacobite forces of Prince Charles Edward Stuart, or Prince Charlie, in 1746.
Eh?
No.
Well, that's basically all there is to it. I won't show you every board.
Still demanding that all manner of indwellers within this borough be ready to work at labour for strengthening of the town. In other words, every living body is obligated to say 10 Jews after the town.
there's an old tree trunk that William Wallace's sword has been carved into. Pretty cool. That building down there, that's the Albert Hall. You've got a war memorial across the road. And that's going back up into the city centre. I'll show you this dude. Rob Roy McGregor, but the blade for his sword is missing. One of these days I'll take you up to see Rob Roy McGregor's grave. Oh, there he's there. Right, Rob?
Alright.
Have a wee wander up here. Don't know where it leads. We're killing time because we've still got money on our parking ticket. We want to get our money's worth. Is it like a wee viewpoint? A viewpoint of the Albert Hall. I suppose if you like buildings, like we do,
Covered in trash as well.
yeah, broken glass.